So today we got to play with a highly scientific piece of equipment known as, where'd it go? A globe. Now why do we play with this globe? Well, we were trying to figure out how much of the world is water and how much of the world is land. And so what we did is we threw this around the room, actually not this one, like inflatable beach ball ones, but we threw them around the room, and wherever our left thumb landed, we would say either water if it landed on water or land if it landed on land. And with the idea that if we did this 100 times, it would give us a percentage of how much of the world is land and how much of the world is water. So we threw it around and we said land, and we threw it around and we said land, and we threw it around some more and we said water. And we threw it around some more and said water. It kept going. It was amazing. So we did that a whole bunch of times, and we thought we'd get the correct number, which was 75% water and 25% land. But guess what? That's not what happened. So the big question is, why not? Well, there happens to be, well, let me give you an example. I guess when your thumb landed on Michigan, if it landed perfectly on Michigan, what would you say? I'd be inclined to say land, but my parents live on a lake. There's a lake right down the street. It's a big pond by Kroger. There's a stream that comes off of that. There's a river that goes through Central Park. Okay. So one of the reasons that doesn't work is surface water. Surface water is not on a globe. And there's a ton of surface water here, wouldn't you agree? So that's maybe one reason why we didn't get 75-25. What's another reason though? I don't know. Where else is there water that's not located on a globe? Well, some people point out that if your thumb landed on Antarctica, you would say land. But in actuality, it's covered with a mile of ice. So frozen water is a place where water is located that is not on the globe. Not only there, but maybe in the mountains of Colorado or definitely in the Himalaya, right? So there's frozen water that we have to account for. There's also water in the ground, right? The water in your house comes from a well, either a big city well or your own well. So that's not on a globe here, but certainly that's water we're talking about. And there's also water in the air, in this very room. If you ever walk across an athletic field early in the morning, it's wet, not because they ran sprinklers all night. No, the water was squeezed out of the air. And when you see clouds, what you're looking at is water vapor or water in the air. So the whole point of this activity is, even though we threw this around and we got a lot of numbers like 55, 45, it wasn't close to 75, 25, that's because the water we're talking about is more complicated than just ocean and land. We're talking about all forms of water, including frozen water, surface water, groundwater, atmospheric water, and even the water in you. Have a great day.